What's up guys, welcome to my vlog. Today is gonna be a short one because I'm going to my brother's and that will be just another vlog. So today, in this vlog at least, I wanted to just say an update about my bike. And notify you guys that I did change some things on my bike. That's pretty much it. That will be it pretty much. So if you follow me on the Instagram, you already saw the pictures where I changed my disc brake as well as the disc pads, or brake pads rather, the brake pads and the brake fluid, which I don't have photos of. That's just, you know, changing the brake fluid. And it took me about 2 hours with cleaning and everything, because I did clean my wheel, I did clean, you know, the end of my bike, kind of the end half of my bike, and then later on I did the front as well. But it took me, as I said, about 2 hours, and changing it, I will tell you the process. First of all, on my bike and bikes like these, most of the big bikes, you have to have a paddock stand for the rear or front if you want to work on the front, because there is no central stand or the main stand, or I don't know how you would like to call that. It's a stand where you can put the bike upright without any sort of, you know, paddock stand or anything. For example, my Honda CBF 125 had that, so you had a central stand which you can put it on and then work on it, because the wheel is lifted off the ground, so you can take off the wheel without any paddock stand or anything like that. On this bike though, you have to use a paddock stand, and mostly big bikes need the use of paddock stands in order to do something with the wheel and stuff like that. Even changing oil or cleaning the chain, you will need probably a paddock stand and a nice level area. So you have only the side stand on this bike, and most big bikes pretty much, because those bikes are too heavy just to have a you know, middle or central stand. It's just too heavy for that. And so I have paddock stand, which you can see on the pictures on my Instagram. And you can do it yourself. You don't have to actually apply the help from another person. I do it myself, and it's very simple. What you have to do is measure first the distance. If you have bobbins or spindles, as I like to call them, I don't know if people call them spindles, but I call them spindles, and they're called bobbins as well. And those are the protruding kind of things on your frame, on your wheel frame. The protruding kind of things, round things, that you put hinges on top, and you know, on top, but you could put the hinges on that and to lift the bike. So those things are used to jack the bike up, really, at the back at least. I don't have them at the front, but you can do it at the front as well. And first of all, just measure the distance. The best thing is to get your paddock stand, the real paddock stand, put it under the bike, don't lift it, just put it there and measure the distance, and try to get the appropriate distance for the hinges to catch those bobbins or spindles. When you have that, you can now lift the bike. So what you're gonna do is put the paddock stand, aim it towards the spindles, right? Level the bike with your hand, or you can use a piece of wood. I just use my hand. I just level it with my hand and hold it. But you can use a piece of block, like for example joist, like I don't know, 3x2 or something like that. You can use that, put it under the side stand, and the bike will be more level. And then you can put the paddock stand much easier. But I do it with my hand. I balance it with my hand. Now do leave the side stand on, just in case, you know, it tilts. You can just tilt it to the left, and it will fall off to the, instead of the ground, it will fall off onto the side stand, which is always a safe kind of safe idea to leave it on, kind of if something happens, kind of in case something happens, you can leave it on, and it's a good idea to leave it on. After your bike is jacked up, Now it's very simple to actually jack it up, because what you do is very simple. You have it leveled, right? So you have it leveled, and you put the paddock stands, underneath the bobbies or spindles. And the next thing is you pretty much jack it up with the paddock stand. There we go, nothing there. So you pretty much jack it up with paddock stand, that's it. And you hold it with one hand, with, for example, left or right, doesn't matter which one, whichever is more comfortable for you. And you push down with the paddock stand downwards while holding the bike upright. And it will jack it up, and that's it. When you want to take it off, it's also very simple. Remember to put down your side stand. Remember to have it, check twice even if you have to. Check that you have your side stand engaged, so it is in open position, not hidden. And then hold the bike with one hand, lift up the paddock stand, and let it slowly rest onto the side stand. That's pretty much it. So it's not very difficult to do. You just, have to practice. So that's how you put the paddock stand on and off. I mean, your bike on paddock stand at least the rear one. So it's on and off. All right. So that's my simple explanation really how to do it. And the best way is to actually, if you are scared, take another person, I don't know, your friend or something, and get used to it. Try to, let them support the bike, just in case, but try to do it yourself. And the more you practice, you'll be, master of that art. It's not really that difficult. I can tell you that right now. And changing the wheel is actually more of an issue, because paddock stand is very simple to do. I'm a sitting duck over here. Oh, he's going a different way. Paddock stand, placement is very simple compared to taking off the wheel and stuff like that. Taking off the wheel on a bigger bike, it can be a bit trickier. For example, my bike has this disc brake, right? But the disc brake is connected to the wheel. So it's not connected to the frame somewhere where you can just take it off and that's it. It is connected through the axle, it's connected with the wheel. So it's much harder to actually place the brake and, kind of caliper and the wheel and the chain and everything together. Taking it off is much less painful, but actually putting it together, I spent like half an hour just to put it together. It's kind of very, very fiddly. And the best way to do that, to take off the wheel and put it back on, is to use some kind of wood or maybe even bricks to lift it up and lay it on the brick, so that you have advantage. You don't have to hold it when you're alone. Obviously, if you have someone or you have a lift, you don't have to worry about that. But when you're alone, you have to do everything by yourself. And therefore, not having a lift, you have to use whatever you have. So a brick, whatever, something that it will make the wheel stay at a certain high position. This will give you much more advantage to put the wheel back in. And to aim with the rod to, seal the wheel in its place. And that's pretty much that. And then changing the disc brake is very, very simple. You just take Allen keys or hex keys, whatever you like to call them. And that's pretty much it. Unscrew 5 or 6 bolts, that depends on how many you have. And that's it. Right, so that's pretty much the updates to my vlog. And if you want to, you can subscribe and all that. But I'll be doing another video. I'm just going towards my brother. And when I arrive there, I'll be making a video where he rides in front of me and I ride behind. I don't have a radio with me, as I don't have the... what was it called? I don't have the mic yet. But I will be buying the mic... well, I'll be buying it's, I don't know, sooner or later. But yeah, I'll be buying it. And when I have that mic, I'll do a video where I will give him some instruction. But today, he will just ride in front of me without any instructions, so that you will see a kind of a CBT kind of thing. I will point out any mistakes and stuff like that, if he could do something better or something like that. As far as I can see, I'm not an instructor, so don't take it as some sort of gospel. It's just for to show you guys that, you know, common mistakes and stuff like this, if he does any and stuff like that. So that's pretty much it, guys. It's really a short update on my bike and the video that will come out soon after this one. And that's pretty much it. So I'll see you guys in my next vlog, where I ride with my brother. And take care, guys. Have a nice one. Till then, blast out.